way I maintain my sanity is repairing things, fixing up things around the homestead. How do you maintain your sanity in these crazy times?
Live happy, fun-loving, and carefree.
Keeping your sanity is all about living the simple life. And the reason I've been thinking about this is I'm just about ready to make another trip around the sun on this rock here that we're all riding around on, another birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. And it's got me to thinking about, my goal in life, what gets me being happy and fun-loving and carefree is living a simple life. That's why we're here on the homestead. And even making videos. I started making videos for you a long time ago. And here I got my back pocket here, but I started out with this little pocket recorder here. This was my very first video camera, and I paid about $35 for it at Walmart. It was a discontinued item laying down on the shelf. They were, clearancing it. It had that red sticker that they put on there, and I mean that must have been a dozen years ago or even more. And I've got a little bit fancier camera that was actually a gift. It's a Sony. And then I have a microphone like right up here that I record my sound on. And it's just, simple. I don't have any fancy lights. I've got the sunshine on my face here. I'm talking to you in the camera. The microphone's recording the sound because the cameras have pretty crummy audio. But nothing fancy. It's just being simple, out here, outside, sharing what's important to me with you over all these years. So I really appreciate you watching. And, what is it that makes us happy? How do we keep our sanity in this crazy world with all the stuff that's going on? So let me show you something that I've been working on, and we'll talk about it over there. Another project. Brand new roof here. Just took me like 5 days to put it on, but this corner of the house here, the way the roof fit, it even though I put a whole new roof on here 7 years ago, it was leaking really bad, and we had a bucket in there, and so I finally got tired of procrastinating, and I built it up. So in this level here, and it's up, and all new shingles, 2x4s, OSB. So there's always plenty of projects going on the homestead. The fence, the roof, many things. And that's how I keep my sanity in this crazy world. Because, let's face it, most of us, most normal people, we just want to wake up in the morning and go through our day and be happy, fun-loving, and carefree. If you have kids, you want your kids to have a good life. You just want things to go, you want to make enough money so you can keep a roof over your head and put food on the table and, have some fun. And you just want to live your life. You want people to leave you the heck alone. And this ridiculous world that we live in right now, and I was been thinking about it while I'm doing my projects, and the thought that I'm having, and let me know if you think the same thing here, but politics is like the new sport. We have football with team A and B, baseball, hockey, soccer, whatever sport it is. And it's always, when you're playing a game in a sport, it's I win, you lose. That's the goal. And unfortunately, that's how politics is it's the two sides have this mentality of I'm going to win and you're going to lose. And because of social media and the technology that we have available today, it's this 24/7, 365 sporting event. And to be honest, you go to the polls in November and you vote, and then, that should pretty much be the end of it. And yeah, you pay attention to what's going on. You observe and you watch the news. When I was a kid, it was once a week. You watch the news at 6 p.m. on Sunday night with Walter Cronkite or whatever it was, kind of thing. It wasn't just over and over, hour after hour. You change the channel on your TV and it's just all the same thing. And to them, just this morning I heard Pelosi say that this is all fun. And that's the thing. To them, it's a big game. The sporting event. To Pelosi and the Speaker of the House and Schumer in the Senate and all of them, on both sides, all of them in Washington, this is a game to them. And they don't realize that it's impacting our lives. So that's why, here on our homestead, and hopefully, with you just want to wake up in the morning, do your thing, have fun, live a good life, and be left alone. And you just have to maintain your sanity by living your life. For me, that's fixing the fence like I was doing this morning, fixing the roof. Now, I'm just about ready to finish up another trip around the sun on this rock that we call Earth here. So, yeah, my birthday's in a couple of weeks from today. And I'm getting up there, not only up on the ladder, but up there in age. And I really like doing everything myself. But, this little patch of roof here, which it's about not quite 6 feet in this direction and a good 8 feet in that direction. So say 50 square feet of roof. And it took me almost 5 days to finish it. And, I had to tear everything apart, and then I do a lot of thinking. People call it procrastinating, but I call it thinking about, what I was going to do, how I was going to fix it. And, then I work a little, and I think a little, and I work a little. And I'm lucky if I can, for a hard project, a physical project, like lugging OSB sheets, 4x8 sheets up onto the roof and that, I'm lucky to work about 4 hours a day of hard work, and I'm sweaty, I'm dirty, and it's a good feeling, because when I go to bed tonight, I'll go to sleep and sleep really sound, and I won't be worried about what those crazy people in Washington are doing. So you live your life and turn that stuff off. Don't listen to them, because it's just a game to them. It's a sporting event, and one side is trying to win and trying to make the other side lose, and it's just a game. And they don't realize that you and me and your family and your neighbors and everybody, we're out here living life in the real world. And it's just, you can't be always thinking about inflation and am I going to have a job, and what are they going to mandate that I have to do, and they're going to tell me that I'm not essential. And boy, oh boy, you can just lose your mind if you listen to that stuff. So live happy, fun, loving, and carefree. Don't lose your sanity by listening to what they're doing. Do projects around your house yourself instead of hiring other people to do them. And that's how you keep your sanity. Watch this video here for more happy, fun-loving, and carefree entertainment and advice and information and my silly opinion. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, so when I get around to making another video, you'll be informed.